Hi, welcome to Summer Strong. Today we're going to do some standing postures. So I am going to keep my blocks handy for some of these if you have blocks. If you don't have blocks because you're away on holiday, don't worry about it. You don't really need them. We're going to start with a standing triangle pose. So turning your right foot out, left foot in. Let's do a little bit of a warm-up move first. We're going to inhale and reach our hands. Exhale, we're just going to tip over and tap the knee. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now you might have done some sun salutes before this, but I'm going to assume that you haven't. So that's why we're going to do a little side to side. And each time you come down, you might go that little bit further. Exhale, inhale, exhale. I'm just putting on my timer because I'm trying to make all these sessions 20 minutes. Exhale. Good. Let's do two more. Just floating up and down. Good. And then we're going to stay down there. So you're going to come down and stay down there. So grabbing your shin, ankle, big toe, wherever you can reach. We're going to look up. Strong, straight legs. Nice big breath. Good. A couple more breaths here. Lifting up towards the ceiling, pulling up into your quads. One more breath. Good. All right, inhale to come up. Let's turn our feet and do the other way. So big breath in, exhale, little tip, inhale up. Exhale. Just getting some little side movement. Keeping your legs strong, keeping your belly pulling in. Take your time. If you want to go slower than me, of course, you can go slower than me. Each time maybe coming down a little bit more. If you feel ready to do that. Good. Let's do two more of those. That's it. Good. Now if you feel wobbly, remember you can look down to the floor, slowly come down, stay there, reaching up. If you feel okay to look up, breathe, lifting the chest, energy out through that top hand, strong straight legs, quads are on, belly's drawing in, nice steady breathing. All right, one more breath. Inhale, we'll slowly come all the way up. We're going to turn around to the back of our mat or the front of our mat. I don't mind which way you face. I've got my right foot forward, my left foot turning in. We're going to reach up with that left hand and we're going to do a little bit of a lean back. Big breath in, strong legs. Feel that lift and lengthen. Exhale, we're going to tip forward. So here's where if you don't have a block, you could put your hand on your shin. If you have a block, put your hand on the block or maybe find the floor. If the floor's far away, step your back foot back. Let's rotate and reach our right hand all the way up. Big breath. Nice big breath, lifting the chest. If you can, look up to your top thumb. Straightening those legs as best you can. All right, one more breath. Exhale, looking down. Inhale, slowly come back up. Reach up through that hand. Good. Exhale, let's turn the feet and do the other side. So inhale, we're going to reach that right hand up. Left foot is straight ahead. Leaning back a little bit as we lift and then exhale as we reach forward, 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 forward. Shin or block or the floor. And we're going to rotate and reach our left hand straight up. Slow breath here. Rotating up to the ceiling, looking up to that top thumb if you can. Good. One more big breath. All right. Inhale slowly. Come all the way back up. Exhale, let's come out to the side. We're going to step our foot out a little bit wider now, so take a wider stance. Big breath in. Exhale, we're going to bend. Inhale, we're going to come up. Exhale, bend. Inhale up. Good. Exhale, bend and up. You might go a little bit further, getting into that hip. Good. You might come down and tap and up, tap and up. Good. Let's do 2 more of those. Waking up that hip. Last one, we're going to come down and stay there. You might bring your elbow down, rest that hand, reaching up and over with that top arm. You might reach your right hand down onto the floor or the block here. So you might come down a little bit. I'm going to stay up here. Nice big breath, rotating the chest to the ceiling, bending that knee, anchoring through the back leg. Nice big breath. Good. All right, inhale, slowly come back up, turn the feet. Let's do the left side. Big breath in. Exhale, all bend. We didn't tap straight away, did we? Bend. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Arms are strong. Good. Now we can come down. Tap, getting a little bit more adventurous. Exhale, tap. Inhale, tap. Exhale, tap. Good. All right, let's do 1 more of those. Tap. Good. And we'll go down and stay down there. Tap. Let your hand rest. Right hand reaches. You can go for the floor if you're feeling good. Reach up out through that top arm. Bend your knee. Stay strong through your back leg. Good. Lots of space in the ribs. 1 more. Inhale, slowly come all the way up. Good. Exhale. We're going to turn around to the back. I'm going to just move my mat a little bit so you can see what we're doing, but we're going to lift up onto the toes of the back foot and come down onto our back knee. Take your left hand out to the left, your right foot out to the right. We're going to inhale and reach our right hand up. Exhale, we're going to come down and tap the floor in between that hand and that foot. Inhale, open. Exhale, tap. Inhale, open wide as you can. Get that rotation through the thoracic. Inhale, open. Exhale, tap. Inhale, open. Exhale, tap. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Let's come up and stay up there. If you're feeling good, you might lift your back knee off the floor and rotate. Reaching up. Bend your front knee. Nice big breath. Push down through that bottom hand. Nice big breath there. 1 more. Good. Inhale and exhale. Bring that hand down. And you might step straight back to downward dog. Take a couple of breaths here. Let's do the other side. You could turn around the other way. I'm just doing it this way so that I'm still facing the camera. Bring your right knee down. Left hand goes up. Inhale. Exhale. Tap. Inhale. Open. Exhale. Tap. Inhale, open wide as you can. Exhale, take your time as well. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last one, we're going to inhale and stay up there. Lift your back knee, bend the front leg, push down through that bottom hand and lift like you're trying to touch the ceiling. Back leg is strong. Bending your front knee. Breathe. Good. 1 more breath. All right, slowly bring that hand down. Let's step back to downward dog from there. Take a couple of breaths here. All right, inhale, walk or step your feet back up to the top of the mat. Exhale and fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Reach our hands up. And exhale, bring our hands down. I'm just going to quickly change my mat again. So let's do our wide leg forward bend from here. So stepping our feet out, big breath in. Exhale, folding forward, bringing our hands down onto the mat. Now you make sure your feet are wide enough that you can reach the floor. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale and fold. We're going to inhale, lengthen. So it's kind of like a little cat-cow. Exhale, fold. Inhale, straight arms, lift the chin and the chest. Exhale, bend the elbows and you might round your back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do one more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. All right, we're going to inhale, lengthen. Exhale, turn our feet out about 45 degrees. We're going to bring our elbows down onto the knees. So my fingertips are touching. You might like to adjust your feet a little bit. We're going to bend. So your hips are pretty low. Your chest is up. We're going to use our elbows on our knees here. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Stay here for 3 more breaths. Good. 1 more. Is that 1 more? Legs are starting to burn. That's good. All right. Inhale. Straighten the legs. Bring your hands down. Turn your feet more straight ahead again. We're going to walk our hands over. I'm going to go to my right foot. I don't mind. We're going to inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, elbows go wide as we fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Last one. Good. Walk our hands across to the opposite foot. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Walking our hands back, turning our feet out again. Find those elbows to your knees. This time, if you're feeling good, you might come up a little bit and bring your hands to your heart. Turn your feet out maybe a little bit more. We're trying to draw the rib cage in. Find that nice bent knee position. Lift your chest. Good. So you can get a little bit lower. Relax your shoulders, relax your face. Slow breath in, slow breath out. 1 more. Inhale, straighten the legs and exhale, stepping back up to the top of your mat, taking a breath. Now you might face forward still. I'm going to face sideways. We're going to bring our right knee up, hold our knee. And we're going to take that knee out to the side and turn our head the other way. Slow breath in, slow breath out. Then you're going to try and keep that knee there and bring both hands either onto your hip or you might reach both hands up. Now looking to the side might feel tricky, so bring your head back to the center. Slow breath. Good. Lift your knee up. Good. 1 more. All right, coming back down, grab your knee, inhale and exhale, bring it down. Good, let's do the other side. Inhale, draw that knee up. Exhale, take it out to the side, looking over the other shoulder. Find your balance first, lift your knee. See if you can either have hands on your hips or reaching your hands up, looking out to the side or straight ahead, I don't mind. Lift your knee up as high as you can. Slow breath. Good. 1 more. Good. All right. Slowly grab that knee. Bring it back to center. Exhale. Coming back down. All right. So back up to the top of the mat. We're going to do 1 more little sun salute sort of move. So inhale, reach our hands. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale to look up. Exhale, step straight back to downward facing dog and bring your feet together. Lift high up on your toes, inhale. What we're going to do is inhale, lift the right leg up, and exhale, come down and tap. Inhale, lift, and as you lift, I want you to feel the muscles in your glutes working. Inhale, lift, squeeze the bum, exhale, tap. Inhale, lift, exhale, tap. Good. Inhale, lift, exhale, tap. 3 more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Is that 3? Exhale, I think so. Let's do the other side. Inhale, lift, exhale, tap. I'm trying to do about 8, I think. Inhale, lift, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 3 to go. In, out, in, out. Last one. In and out. Well done. Bring that foot down. Coming back down to sitting now. Walk your feet through. Cross them and sit down. And holding onto your knees, we're going to do a little Navasana before we rest. So holding the knees, you might hold around the back, lift your shin bones up. You might have your hands here. Breathe. You might even like to straighten your legs. Belly drawing in, slow breath. 1, we're going to do 5 breaths. Remember, you can be back here. 2, relax your shoulders. 3, 4, 5, bring your feet down. Inhale, exhale, we're going to roll down. Reach the hands over. And let's see if we can roll back up. Good, let's do it again. Hold the knees, lift your legs. Maybe your hands are off, maybe your legs are straight. 1. Good, breathe. 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly bring the feet down, roll down, reach your hands up, roll back up. Good. Oh, let's do 1 more. Grab your knees, hold it up there, lift your chest. 1, belly drawing in, easy breath. 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done. Slowly bring your feet down. We're going to roll down. Reach your hands and stay there. Bring your heels in a little bit closer. Just do a couple of bridge poses. So inhale, lift the hips. And exhale, come down. Inhale to lift. Exhale to come down. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Let's do 1 more. Inhale, lift. See if we can hold up there. Squeeze your bum. Good. And then slowly come down. Take your hands out to the side and just let your knees rock side to side. Couple of breaths here. Well done today. All right, let's straighten out our legs, coming into relaxation. And I'm going to leave you in relaxation so that if you can stay here a little bit longer. Stay as long as you like, really. Maybe you'd like to fall asleep on your yoga mat. Close your eyes. Soften the body into the mat. Thank you so much for being here. Well done for taking this time for yourself. And I'll see you in the next class.